G'day everybody, Craig Cobb here, one of the founders of TraderCobb.com, and this week, after the success of going into a bit of depth on Chainlink last week when it was around about $9.70, of course now trading over $13, I thought I'd go into a bit of detail on Ethereum, because I've liked Ethereum for a while now, technically. Okay, I'm not looking at fundamentals, although I know there are a lot of fundamentals going for it, I'm looking at the charts. Before I go into that deep dive, guys, I wanted to let you know this particular episode is sponsored by AAX. These guys are a new exchange. They're climbing up the ranks very, very quickly. And they've teamed up with the London Stock Exchange to give you it's kind of like a matching engine to give you the best liquidity and really to focus you on getting an institutional grade platform. Now, if you want to go ahead and open up an account, I do suggest that you get the app. I've got the app myself personally, as you can see just here on the phone. And look, to be honest, it's great. You can manage your account in there with, thumb access and whatnot, but you can also, with their red packet option, send crypto to each other. So if you do want to jump in there, guys, you can get a discount if you use the code TraderCobb. So there you go. AAX, exchange on the move. Ethereum, let me blow this up nice and big here. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a deep dive, starting first of all with the weekly. Now, if you've been following my content for a while, you'll have, whether that be the Trader Cobb Crypto podcast, which I do daily, as a member of mine in my Trader Cobb community, just anywhere, you'll have heard me talk of Ethereum, and you'll have heard me talk about my cradle zone. The cradle zone is in and around this 10 and 20 period moving average, and I use literal checklists to, and when I say literal, I do mean literal. They're literal checklists that I work from. I've been doing this for 15 years, right? Crypto, well, since July of 2017. Just in case you don't know who I am or what I do, I was full-time trading for about 9 years prior, looking at foreign exchange, bonds, stocks, commodities, all these markets. Got a bit bored of it, got a bit stale, moved to crypto and love it. That's why I do the education in this space now, because I thought there wasn't very many people that had credibility. Well, here I am, 15 years trading. This is why I know what to do. This is why I've got my checklist systems. And I challenge you, if you think you've got a strategy but you can't write it down, you probably don't. No offense. It's just experience speaking there. So pull back into this cradle zone. It's given me that bullish candle. I had spoken, if we break the high of that bullish candle, I thought we'd run to 250 and then hopefully through. Took a little while to get there. I was buying more Ethereum back here. I was buying more Ethereum on the break. And of course, how am I feeling right now? Pretty bloody good. On the second largest market cap token on the entire cryptocurrency market, I've managed 70%. And that's just spot, mind you. I'm not carrying any financing costs across on margin here on futures. Nope. It's just spot. So what I'm looking at here is a very good move, obviously. We've got blue sky ahead. There's nothing really in the way of Ethereum. We've kicked through all the key levels. So that's the weekly looking very, very strong. When I come to the daily, of course, you can see that resistance level once again, just like Tezos. I hope you see that. That might be coin of the week next week. But if you see this here, we've busted straight up through there, look. And, I mean, what's the move from there? It must be about 50% or so to where we are. 60. And what I'm liking at the moment is that instead of having a big drastic pull back where it's gone whammo back into that cradle zone, which I kind of like as well because it gives me opportunities to find other trading setups to get long on, I'm looking at this going, well, it's consolidating. It's holding its ground. And often when we see a market hold its ground, the next move is higher. When I say that, it's because this is in an uptrend. So from the daily, I'm going to keep moving lower. Half of 24 hours is 12. We'll move to that. And what you can start to see here is a bit of a higher low. We break up through these levels here, and what do we have? Well, we've pushed up through 400 at that stage, and we've got a bit of a higher high kicking in. So again, 12 hour looking good. From the 12, we'll go to the 4. And here's what I like. Actually, I'll just throw that back up on the daily, and here's one I prepared earlier, because it is in my watch list today. 1, 2, 3 tests of resistance. Higher low, potential higher low here. Now for me, with my crypto cradle trading breakout strategy, this is something that I'm looking at for a potential trade today. Now I could possibly go and raise an order right now with a stop, where it needs to be on my breakout trades, but I'm curious to see how we go. I'd love to see another test up into this resistance, but if we can break 400, we got some real legs to the upside. And what I'm thinking about here is either a breakout trade, which is very much on the cards, also a Fibonacci booster. So I've got a Fibonacci strategy that if it pulls back, I'll be looking around this level, around that 400 region for my fill on it if it breaks out and pulls back. The third option is a little cradle trade, something similar to that little candle there, but up here. So the big question today is, will we break $400? It might not happen today, but if we break 400, we got not much in the way, not much at all in the way until the mighty 500. And I mean, I don't even have that scale on the chart right here, but it's not, you know, you look at these weeks, 30%, 20%. Let's look at let's do another 20% from here, right? 487. You know crypto as well as I know crypto. It can do it. It can do it. So keep your eyes on Ethereum today, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye on Ethereum, well, full stop. And it looks very, very nice indeed. And as you can see, the top 10 starting to get a little bit more momentum going with it now. Last time we spoke about Link. And that was, where was that? Back here somewhere, I think it was. So around about here, I think. Yeah, it was around about here. And of course, wow, a very good move from there. So keep your eyes open, stalk the trades that you want to get into, and let's keep an eye on what Ethereum does over this day. Have a great day, guys. Jump onto the subscriber list, tradercobb.com. I've got some free course. I'm basically giving away 1/3 of my courses absolutely free when we launch this new platform. It's very exciting for me. We've been working on it for a very, very long time. You get in the mailing list, you get opportunities to get on that first. Take care. Have a fantastic day. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.